Guys, a birdie told me that some interesting things might be coming to Raid Shadow Legends. Here is what Raid posted on their YouTube channel in a post. Some wild shenanigans are afoot in Teleria, wilder than usual even. Keep your ear to the ground and keep your eyes peeled. Something big is due to happen, and you'll want to keep your head when push comes to shove. I'm sorry, but isn't that the most blatantly obvious Alice in Wonderland clue?
I'm Captain Obvious.
They just gave it to us, and if it's not Alice in Wonderland, this would be the biggest bait in history of bait. Because you can't tell me, like, the keyhole is there. The checkered patterns, and like, it's screaming Alice in Wonderland. It has to be it, right?
I guess.
And before we get into any speculations, I just want to speak facts for a second. It is a fact that you can get Karate Fox Hunter for free with my beginner promo link, which you can find in the description box below, bro. If you click on my promo link today and you set up a brand new account with Raid, and remember, you have to have a brand new email and you have to do this on your PC, otherwise it won't work. Once you complete the tutorial, you will see that the legendary champion Karate Fox Hunter is just waiting for you in your inbox. He is crazy good, you guys. When combined with Kale as a starter champion, and when combined with the beginner promo code, with which you can snatch yourself a, I think currently Loki for free, if you use it between 24 and 48 hours of making the account, you are off to a legendary start. And to not let you go through a plateau that quickly, Raid has made sure to include 3 more completely free epic champions that you will unlock when you level up and progress on that account. At level 40 you get Feint, level 45 gets you Romero, and at level 50 you will unlock Vergus. And you are set for a couple of months to up to a couple of years of constant progress in Raid Shadow Legends. So get on that offer today, you guys. But again, nothing is confirmed yet. Everything is kind of kept under wraps. So we're just left guessing. But again, if you have read the books and if you have watched the movies,
I can't read.
you would know that keep your head when push comes to shove is a direct reference, you guys. That is the Queen of Hearts speaking to us. Speaking of the Queen of Hearts, I came across this Reddit post. Let me just shout out the creator of the Reddit post, Professional Turnip 20. Anyone else thinking we have the Queen and her Knight from Alice in Wonderland? It's obviously not licensed, so it's not 100% accurate, but Venus and Cupidus appeared to represent the Queen of Hearts in her card night. I think Professional Turnip 20 is onto something here, you guys.
Case closed.
Now, let's broaden this topic a little bit. Let's go into our game. Let's dig deeper. When was the last time Raid did an event like that? I heard that it was during the whole Asgard. There was a campaign, so like they did Loki and Odin and Freya, and I'm probably forgetting someone, but I wasn't around for this.
Thor.
So I'm not super familiar, but what I know is that, you know, Norse mythology, it's like they're not licensed characters, right? So they don't belong to anyone. They're just in the domain and you can do whatever you want with them.
Yeah, that's true.
So is Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland is not owned by Disney. That means that there is a possibility, a teeny tiny possibility, that whoever the headliner is for this event will be free. I said it. At this point, I hope I am just speaking words into existence, but what's likely gonna happen is they're gonna make Annie, something. Wait, who suggested that Alice could be someone from Knights Revenant Sacred Order? I hope they make her, right, Knights Revenant Legendary? Here, something like Little Miss Annie, right? But not a doll. And not like she just came from Coraline. Shout out Second Mother, I love you. This is clearly the vibe here that we're going for with the button eye and everything, and with the beating heart outside. Dope character design. So maybe something like this, like horror-y, gothic-y, creepy looking, but I don't know, not so dead. You know, what we've all been saying, we can't stop seeing the resemblances, right? So I agree with most content creators that say that Little Miss Annie is probably the closest that we'll get to seeing Alice as cool as that. I really hope that they do her justice in that kind of direction. And now, from that Reddit post, we got heads up that Venus might be our Queen of Hearts, right? Honestly, she kind of looks the part.
Perfect.
Removes all buffs from all enemies. Only available when Cupidus is on the same team. So we've got some synergy there. Already we have 2 champions. Let's find Cupidus. There he is. Come on, you guys. Oh my god. That is the dopest armor I have ever seen. I want it.
And I got to have it.
Why did nobody tell me about Cupidus? This guy's so cool looking. What? Cupidus, bro. Attacks inflicts 25% more damage. Always counterattacks when attacked. Yo. Oh my god. If they really do make this happen, I will be the happiest woman on earth.
This monkey's gonna change my life.
Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. That's not where the cast ends, right? We've got the Queen of Hearts with her knights. They might make us fight her with her Cupiduses. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to start preparing from early on to combat some of these crazy giga synergies between Venus and Cupidus if alleged rumors are true.
Hopefully.
What I want to pay special attention to is Razzlevarg, right? You're seeing it, the white rabbit, right? Like we've already kind of established that, I think, with several content creators like Ash being shared a picture of Razzlevarg with the sort of a Knight's Revenant makeover. So that's cool. I like this rendition of the white rabbit. Well, obviously Razzlevarg right now kind of looks like if you took a skinwalker and you made him a barbarian, but I'm sure that we can make him a little more gothic and creepy looking for the upcoming event.
Could be better.
But again, we got the white rabbit here, very apparently and very evidently. And we've got the Cheshire Cat. Is that how you pronounce it? Cheshire? Cheshire? I think so.
The Cheshire Cat.
Wow, it's been a long time since I've pronounced that name, you guys. Cheshire Cat has to be a skinwalker, right? It's a cat, but it's going to be a domestic cat, is what I'm thinking. It's gonna be like a English gray tabby, you know? Like, it ain't gonna be Ragage. It won't be a tiger, you know what I mean? Like a Kemptum, but he's a Sphinx. He can't be the Cheshire Cat, though, with these eyes. With these eyes. The eyes. Cheshire Cat's gotta have eyes like that. We got the iconic eyes, so I'm thinking maybe we're not just gonna get Alice as a new champion. If they decide to go down the whole route of Alice in Wonderland, we're gonna have to get a Cheshire Cat. I don't see any of these becoming the Cheshire Cat. Or, you know, taking the morphin shape of. But hey, there's so many ways where this could go. There's so many routes that they can take with this just because it's not licensed. And they can explore creatively the realms of Wonderland and give us some juicy things.
Juicy.
Now, how it's going to work. This event dungeon going to open, and it's gonna be the event dungeon for Alice in Wonderland are my bets.
Bet.
It's gonna be open for maybe 3-4 weeks, like we expected with Skeletor and He-Man, or if someone expected that. But it makes sense that it's a little more complicated with He-Man and Skeletor because they are Mattel licensed, I guess. Well, they're Mattel products, so not products. What I'm saying is that they belong to Mattel.
You belong to me.
And with the licensing restrictions, it's a bit more difficult to do a lot, right, for He-Man and Skeletor. So I understand why they made him well, Skeletor was free, He-Man was a payable Forge Pass. I'm really thankful that I indulged my money in He-Man. He is my strongest nuker to date, and I'm looking forward to, oh my god, I don't know if I'll be wildly unprepared for this event. So I'm just like, it's really hard to prepare when there's only speculations out there. So I'm hoping that more news will be posted, uploaded, confirmed soon, and we don't have to sit around guessing anymore.
I don't know.
And I nearly forgot, but we also need ourselves a Mad Hatter.
The Mad Hatter.
And the Mad Hatter has to be either a Dark Elf or an Undead, you guys, honestly. Or maybe Sacred Order again, but it doesn't make sense for them to be anything else. Purely, I'm going off of the aesthetics that they went for Hansel and Gretel here, right? Which is kind of the same idea. We're going off of, you know, like the Witch in the Woods with the candy house, with the cakes, and with the food. It's an overarching theme here. So I'm guessing they might continue, and the Mad Hatter might be another new champion that we get in the Sacred Order faction, even though the Sacred Order is chock full right now. I can see it.
It's already full.
I can't really picture what the Mad Hatter would look like if he was in the Sacred Order. I feel like he gives a little more gothic, but in a funky clown wave vibe type thing. So I'm also thinking that they could pull an undead on us and again go to some extent with like what Little Miss Annie is, but more like Harvest Jack. If you catch my drift, this kind of Halloween vibe is what I'm picturing. Would be more suitable for the Mad Hatter, you know what I mean? So yeah, my bet is undead, sacreds, skinwalkers. Gonna be seeing some new champions, some revamps of old beloved champions and not so beloved, I hope not, champions. But again, can we again go back to Cupidus? I am in love, you guys. I might cry.
I'm in love!
But look at this.
One eternity later.
Genuinely, if I could forge myself an armor, it would be this. This exact color, these exact shapes. I'm such a avid heart supporter. Wait, let me show you. I have one of my favorite keychains here, somewhere around. Okay, listen to this. There's a very sentimental story to this keychain, but
It's story time!
check it out. Are you seeing it? Yeah.
Shiny.
This bad boy, I snatched from an H&M when I was 5 years old in Norway. I grew up in Norway and I saw this little thing just sitting in the accessory. They used to have accessory boxes at the time. Now everything is neatly arranged in hangers, but before we used to have jewelry boxes, so you could just dig your hand and grab something out of there, and I got myself this thing. And this has been one of my favorite objects growing up. I can't explain the significance that certain objects have in my life, but this is one of them, and I've kept it since I was 5.
It's been a long time.
And isn't that just a perfect trinket for Cupidus? And do you understand my vision now? Do you get it? I hope that I illustrated what I meant, and I hope that you got. I am someone with big creative vision, and I stick to it.
Story time's over.
So yeah, those are some strong predictions because I feel it in my heart. Let's see what Raid has in store for us, you guys. Can only sit and wait. I'll see you guys around in the next video. Bye!